Naruto 631, viewer comments, part 3. Let's go ahead and start off with Genesorf. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, I believe Orochimaru might go to Obito's base and go to the laboratory to get those Sharingans. He knows about it since he saw it from being inside Enko and absorbing Kabuto's chakra. Well, he may know about it. I don't really think it's... He could. I believe Orochimaru's goals are so much higher than just merely getting... I think it's something he could have done already. But it's a possibility. I would... Let me this way. If I had all the guesses... Or remember this way. If I went with the majority viewpoint, okay, it's that Orochimaru is... He and Karen are with the actual Kages. Current ones right now. The supposedly living Kages right now. And I would go along with that. That seems pretty solid to me. So I'd go along with that. But could he be doing that? Sure. Or could he have sent Kabuto to go do his dirty work, which is probably more likely. So, appreciate the comments. Mr. Marcus, I wish we would get an arc of Naruto and Team 7 becomes like second coming of the legendary Saiyan, and they all become a newbie ops and go on missions, and then we get the final fight between Sasuke and Naruto fighting for the chair to become Hokage. That would be so epic when they have kids and we get to see an arc of just a dream, but I wish it would become true. I tell you what would be extremely... I feel very confident this would be extremely successful. If they actually made an animated movie about Team 7, which is basically what you're saying, and you just have an entire movie about Team 7, like right now. Here's a movie about Team 7 on some side mission to go do some kind of thing or what have you. I think that would be... Of course, you'd probably need to deal with the Juby thing first. But something like that would just be... Oh, talk about fan service. It would be in-freaking-sane. So I really do appreciate your comments. Okay, Mr. Kirkton. When did Minato learn Kyuubi mode? It took 10 chapters, LOL. Minato died right after he took half the Kyuubi chakra, and Sakura is stupid. Sasuke tried to kill her, LOL. Sasuke's definitely got the... He's definitely the ladies' man in this. Nobody seems to be too... I think it's... Well, everyone takes it as being just a little bit too much. I mean, he's you know, but anyway, yeah, Sasuke-kun, you know, Sakura, that just killed me in there. Oh my gosh. But anyway, whatever. People can be very competitive, and that looks like that's part of the whole deal there. And yeah, okay. Anyway, the whole thing, I kind of go along with the idea that the idea that he was, you know, he had a lot of time on his hands to learn that. So anyway, I really do appreciate the comment. Okay, new monster divide. She didn't jump on him like Karen did. She was just surprised. Yeah, I was... See, that's another thing. I found her reaction to him, it should have been, you know... She did step up and say, I'm going to be Kage, but I'm almost thinking that was part of just to get attention from Sasuke. I had to be honest. So I think her feelings are still that's where they are. So that'd be pretty interesting, actually. But I appreciate the comment. Okay. Mr. Kirkton, LOL, but she called him Coon. He was mad cool. Like, what's up? I forgot. Sasuke tried to kill Karen. This dude killed Danzo. Now wants to be Kage. I think the Kages are dead. Yeah, there we go. Appreciate the comment. Mr. Marcus, nobody was shocked about this chapter. It was just epic to see Team 7. But Sasuke wants to become Hokage too predictably. We've all seen this coming a mile away. Madara still with his rape-faced award. It looks like ridiculous that Sakura still didn't get a clue that Minato is Naruto's father. What a slow ninja. But what the real question is, what is Orochimaru really up to? I feel a twist to the story coming really soon. Minato's Bijou mode epic was so freaking epic. Great review, Rampage. Appreciate it. There's just so much. There's so much going on in this chapter. You could probably... I mean, how many awesome chapters realistically could you have got out of all this? You know. several, maybe a dozen. You could have made a. You could have. I mean, not even stretching it out in a bad way. You could have probably got about a dozen awesome chapters out of this one with all the specific things, reunions, and different things that happen. It's just absolutely fantastic. It's done really well too. That's another thing. This was an awesome chapter. The consensus is right, isn't it? Not always, but usually. So it's definitely on that. Okay. Soccer. Okay, and this BJ2 Miller. It's funny how Soccer never said she wasn't Naruto's girlfriend. That whole thing, like I said in my review, it's fun to talk about, but you know, really, I mean, and it's not even a Naruto and Naruto Soccer fan. It's like just do one thing or the other. Let me put it this way: as unhappy as I was with Obito, okay, being Toby, it took me a while, and I'm still unhappy with it, but you accept it. Things go one way, the author goes one way, maybe you want another, and then eventually, if the story's good enough, like in Naruto it is, you kind of, but do one thing or the other, you know. But it's been mentioned by some reviewers that he's just playing the game, keeping it alive for Naruto and Narasaka fans both. Anyway, appreciate it. Bhavan Patel. This chapter was awesome. Nice review. It was awesome. I appreciate the kind words. Alfred Seldevar. The reason Minato can be in chakra mode is because he sealed one half the nine tails in him before putting the rest of Naruto. Okay. Michael Gethman. I also love Madara's rape face again. He really wants to fight Hashirama one more time. The Naruto manga keeps bringing it every week. He did. Even when he came out, he's, you know, you guys can do nothing to me. You guys are nothing. And Madara is correct, basically. He was correct in that. They are pretty much freaking nothing compared to him. So, he's like, it's the first or nothing. You got, where is the first here? Then, yeah, okay. Nothing's going to happen here. Good for you guys. Michael Gethman continues. I love this chapter. First, the story comes full circle with Sasuke and Naruto's future battle over Hokage. This is very similar to Hashirama and Madara competing for it when Hashirama tells Madara to settle down. I wonder if Madara is still weaker than Hashirama by the nature of their dialogue. Also, in questioning how Minato will be in chakra mode, Madara said that only living beings can host the tailed beast. I'm confused there. That, I think, is a legitimate thing. I think that's legitimate. Ito, right? Ito, you know, carrying. I mean, I'm trying to get my head around this because, you know, but didn't we already have the Bijous with the resurrected Jin Cherokees? So there are the Edo. So we've actually already had this to some degree. We've already had this. That's what happened. Unless I'm missing something, then I guess in reality we've already seen this. Interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, moving on. It's another reason that viewer comments. I'm just an average fan. I'm not really a professional reviewer, of course, or anything like that. And I learned so much from reading the comments. I really do appreciate it. Okay, time-wise, you're doing great. Okay. Lemon J, and I really do appreciate Michael Gethman, your comments. Okay. Lemon J4. The most likely, the half of the Nine-Tails chakra was already sealed in himself before he died. And also, he took the chakra while he left the Nine-Tails. Okay. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and skip these. Serena Escalante. The pairing fans, whether Narahina and Narasaka, are being totally ridiculous, LOL. Nothing has been confirmed, and Kishimoto is mind-effing all of you. Yes, he is. I agree with you. One moment is Narahina and then Narasaka. It's like a pendulum going back and forth. Sakura clearly doesn't show romantic feelings toward Naruto like he doesn't show towards Hinata. Chill out. Wow, I like your comments there. That's pretty good. Appreciate them. And then, okay, Okay, and let's see. Neo Snipe. I hope Sakura can show us some awesome battle like the one with Sorcery. She was awesome there, wasn't she? And where the hell is Karen? Ochomaru and Suigetsu. Now, Suigetsu has been wanting to run away. That was so hilarious. You know, he just like, because he really is nowhere near the level of anybody now. Okay? Suigetsu is legitimately funny. I have to say, he was a character I didn't really care much for to begin with, but he is legitimately hilarious. And they are slower than Sasuke and Jugo. Anyway, great chapter, especially Minato Bijou mode. It was WTF. Yeah, it was. This whole chapter is just, the momentum of this chapter carries over. The only problem is going to be is next week, because there just isn't any real way that, I think that if he actually, Kishimoto topped this chapter, if 632 was actually better, that we may, as fans, actually overdose. We may actually get so much awesome manga at once that we couldn't physically, mentally handle it. We would be comatose for some time. We would be all put in comas. They're like Sword Art Online or something. But anyway, all right, continuing on. Appreciate the comments. Miss for sure. Team 7 is almost complete. Kakashi needs to join the fun. Fan pairings pale in comparison to Team 7 reunion. Madara and Hashirama are just great. This chapter is 2 thumbs up. Great review, Rampage. Really do appreciate it. Well, this is true. To me, see, look, if you take the pairings not seriously, just as fun, they're a lot of fun. And people really do get into it. There's a lot of energy into it. But anyway, really do appreciate the comments. Lawrence O just throws it right out there. Team 7 is back in action. Absolutely. Jose Nunes. I think there's a lot going on between the Hokage role. One of my predictions is that somehow something will seriously harm Naruto, and Sasuke will put himself in front of saving Naruto's life and dying in the end. That could be an unexpected turnout, or Naruto could die and Sasuke really becomes Hokage, and Naruto will give his place as Hokage to Sasuke, or some way Hashirama will have given to Madara in the first place. We can expect a lot from Naruto. Well, and another thing too, I'll just throw this in here, is don't underestimate the ability of characters actually really being brought back to life. Okay, with the Rinnegan. This could absolutely happen. My own prediction, my own spin on it is that Naruto and Sasuke will fight. Sasuke will kill Naruto, and that he will use the Rinnegan to, because he needs some kind of ability on that level, to fight Naruto, and he will resurrect him, thereby taking his own life. But and that would be a way of showing that getting revenge for the Uchiha, right? And at the same time helping to break the cycle of hate. So that's my own spin on it. But like what you're saying, and the reason we're having so much fun with this, Naruto's always been fun because of all the different possibilities, and that's the genius of Kishimoto. Now, he's got a lot of faults, female characters, but, you know, and having so many characters that are just kind of empty slot placeholders. But the possibilities that he leaves open is just so much fun for us to talk about. So it's absolutely amazing. And Jose Nunes, I really do appreciate your comment. Okay, I've already read. Let's see, I've read yours. Puchin the Third. I think Kakashi was toying with us. Hinata peeped. Or Kishi was toying with us. Hinata peeped what Naruto said. Wouldn't be surprised if she gives up. I'm thinking her and Sasuke now. This has been brought up a couple times too, but it doesn't. I mean, talk about somebody not caring about. He hasn't. I mean, it's funny. It's a funny pairing thing, but I don't see that happening. But it is funny. And on the boomerang, right? But his reactions, the way he's, whatever. I don't know. KH Mixer X. Let me also just point out that during the last Team 7 reunion, Naruto said that he foresaw that if he and Sasuke fight, they will both die. And I think that's going to come to fruition, and if they go at it for the Hokage title. This is very true. And HM Mixer X continues. Sorry for the errors. I don't care about that. It doesn't. Okay. I have a nagging feeling that he could just he's using the Hokage and Sasuke's new resolve to take out Madara and the Jubi. Then he could assume his rightful place, the final villain of the series, and I don't care what the facade he tries to put up. He's not going to fool me with the good guy act. Ooh, okay, there we go. Appreciate it. And King of Fissy Hyuga. Narahina is not dead. Because in the end of Sakura had to save Sasuke and Naruto's life if she would save Sasuke. Okay. And okay, and appreciate the comment. KM Mixer X. I can't wait to see what this real power of Sakura's is. But it has to be a huge power up. I can't either. I'm very excited about it. It was but anyway. If I remember correctly, she said she almost had enough chakra restored. Right, she's on the verge of a power up. So there we are. Up to do whatever it is she's about to do. Maybe that's why she's been doing absolutely nothing during the entire battle. Maybe that's the excuse Kishi will give us for her being such a waste of space for so long. That could be an excuse. And also, where's Ochomaru? Okay. Everyone else is there but him. I have the nagging feeling that he's just with the Hokage's and Sasuke's new resolve to take Madara. Appreciate the comments. And time check. We're actually over a little bit. Okay, this is going to be the end of part 3. And whenever you're ready, meet up again in part 4.